Good morning. It's early February here at Loose Caboose Produce, and we're going to get our seeds started. In about 2 months, we'll get stuff out into the garden and get stuff going. The shelves are bare here in the greenhouse this morning. It's starting to rain, and we got to get our soil going for the trays. I use a mixture of 50-50 peat moss and this Miracle Grow planting mix. I've used it for the last 3 years and it seems to work pretty well. So we're going to get that mixed up, get some water in it, get it moist, put it in this tub, and then from the tub we'll put it in the seed trays. Let's get going. All right, so one of the main things we sell here are watermelons. These are rattlesnake watermelons. These are the seeds from the ones we grew last year. So we're going to be planting these right now. And then we also have some Haas Jubilee. Jubilee was a good producer last year. And then we're going to do some sugar babies also from Haas. Kind of like for personal use. Anyway, let's get this going. I'll tell you what, I am not happy with this Miracle Grow potting mix this year. They didn't used to have all these large pieces of branches and sticks and twigs in it, and it seems like their product is just gone to crap like everything else anymore. It used to be a lot finer. All right, we're going to put some Jubilee seeds in. So that'll denote those are all Jubilee. Now let's do some sugar babies. So last year we were given some seeds. They're called Israeli cantaloupes. And we grew them, and you can't get them commercially because they don't transport well. They have really soft skin, but they're the most delicious cantaloupe I think I've ever had. They're extremely sweet, and they get real big. So we decided to save a whole lot of seeds from last year, and we're going to grow a lot of those and put those to market this year. So we're going to get some of those in the tray now. Okay, there's our Israeli. And the last melon we're going to plant is from Seed Savers Exchange. It's Pride of Wisconsin. These grew really well last year. Big, sweet. So we're going to give these another try. Okay, so we're going to plant some cucumbers real quick, some tasty greens. Get these from Haas. We grew these last year. They were very prolific. They were good tasting, and the bugs seemed to ignore them, so we're going to grow them again. Let's get these in there. Okay, we got our cucumbers in there. Now we're going to plant some squashes. This is from Territorial Seed Company. It's called Cash Machine. It's a green zucchini. It's one of my favorites. I get these green zucchinis from Peaceful Valley Farm Supply. And then this is golden zucchini I get from Haas. And then Haas's sunburst squash. They were real prolific last year, and people really liked them, so we're going to grow some of those too. So let's get all these in there. Okay, we're going to get some peppers in here. We've got King Arthur bell peppers. They're supposed to be really big. Never grown them before. Going to try them this year. There's some Carolina Reaper that I got from Haas. Some Colossus jalapeno peppers I got from Haas. The wife likes to pickle jalapeno peppers, so I got to grow a lot of these, and these are supposed to be really big. And then some serranos peppers. And then we've got a little mini bell pepper mix I'm going to put in a couple pots and see if I can get those to grow later. And, you know, these are small trays, and all these seeds are big. And these are going to grow, you know, they'll outgrow this seed tray pretty fast. So once they get a good size and they have a nice root ball, I'm going to transplant them all into these pots over here. And then we'll have them in little pots. And then once they're big enough to put out in the garden, we'll get them out there. All right, let's get these peppers planted. All right, we got some peppers in there. Now we're going to do some squash. This is Burgess Buttercup, Peaceful Valley Farm Supply. Seed Saver Exchange, some butternut squash, one of our favorites. And then some Seed Saver Exchange, some Table Queen acorn squash. I'm going to get those going too. Okay, so we got our squashes in there, the butternut and the buttercup and the acorn. So we're going to get this covered up. We're not going to plant anything on this side yet. I still have some more seeds coming to get put in there. And then when these get good root balls, like I said, I'll transplant them into these, or, you know, these. Let them get bigger, and then once they're stable enough to be outside with all the pests, then we'll get them transplanted. Okay, let's get these covered up. Okay, now we're going to do basil. We grow a lot of basil. We grow a lot of different kinds too. This is a large leaf Thai basil. We love Thai basil. I got these from Tomato Growers Supply Company. First time I'm using this company. They're out of Florida. We love our Thai basil. The wife takes our basil and blends it up with water or oils and grinds it all up and puts it into little trays and makes ice cubes out of it, and then we put it in food during the wintertime. And then these are both Italian basils, a large leaf and a sweet. So we're going to grow a lot of that. These seeds are so tiny, I'm going to have to go get my glasses and then come back and plant these. I made this little nibbler, I don't know what they call them, and I'll put a little tiny indent in each one of these cells. And then I'll drop one of those tiny little seeds in each one. Probably get this whole tray filled up with all these basils. Anyway, be back.